Hello and welcome to TreeWalker Talks, episode 30. How many more days do we have? Okay, well, I'm doing this one a little bit early. This is actually Sunday night, but I can feel my throat's getting really scratchy and I'm starting to cough a lot more and need more drinks. So I figured I'd better record this just in case I get under the weather. I need to stop for a drink there. Alright, the homestead update. Well, we have gotten our cooler weather, and we're supposed to get some freezing temps this week, which kind of put a dampener on putting things out into the greenhouse. I do have some things out there that are a little bit more cold tolerant, but I was hoping to get everything out there before I head up mushroom hunting, but I don't know if that's going to work. I do go up a week from Thursday, so I will be up there a week after this airs, because this will air this Friday. And along with the homestead update, I am not going to announce what it is, but I am about mid-May, so when I get back from mushroom hunting, it'll be about another week or so. And sorry for the deep breaths, it's really hard right now. But, so sorry if you hear that. But mid-May I will be getting some new animals to the homestead, and I'm not going to announce what that is quite yet. I will wait and kind of do an announcement, maybe a video announcement when I get them. All right, let's roll into projects. I will be getting the rabbit water done this week and the chicken feeder done. And the chicken feeder I will be doing a video on, so hopefully that'll be getting up. I do have a sausage video going up. I just finished editing that, and I'm going to have a bratwurst video going up because I just made bratwurst today. It was a venison beer brat, so hopefully that gets up. Ooh, excuse me. And I still will need to, and I want to try to get that done, get the goats' water up, because I do have kind of like a automatic water for them. It'd be nice to get in, because anything I can do to automate things more, especially when I'm not here, the better. Let me get another drink. I also will need to get started on the new animal pen. I'm building off an existing pen that I had opened up a little bit, so I have to actually put a couple more posts in. So I need to get the post hole digger, put some posts in, and I'm not sure if I have to get new or if I'm going to use the chain link fence I have now. The one I have now is only maybe 4 foot, and the one that I was using I think 6 foot, and that is really nice, is 6 foot. So get that worked in. I'd like to do a 10 by 20 pen, so we'll see how much room I have or how much manipulation I can do. Alright, what's growing? We are, I ordered some hops. We're going to have those in, because hops I did not know are actually a great pain reliever. They're not just for making beer. So hopefully can do that and figure out how to make it for the pain relief. I am going to plant some tobacco this week. I do have seeds for that. Not just because, you know, what tobacco is. You can actually use it for a lot of things. It can go on bee stings that if you wet it down, put it on a bee sting, it will actually pull out the poison or the stuff that makes it hurt. And I know that's firsthand. I've done it back in the day when I used to smoke. Did get everything that needed to be potted up this weekend. Did get the sweet potato vines back under control. They were actually wrapping around the lights in there because I'd taken too long, and cut those down and put them in where I have lots of slips of those. Excuse me. And the comfrey is up outside. It is really looking good in 2 of the spots. One of them so I actually dug it up from there and moved it, and it came up again, so I'm going to dig it up again and move it where it'll do better again there too. Okay, on to the main topic. How many more days do we have? I actually watched a video by Boel Hansen. I'll put a link to it in the show notes because that's not the whole name. Bjorn Hansen. I'll put it in there, and he had a really good one on this topic, and it really made me start thinking about it. So, how many more days do we have? Or, how many more days? That'll be what the title is of the episode. So, what it means is, you don't know. Today could be your last day. Tomorrow could be your last day. So you need to start living to be happy and living to do what you want to do. You know, I understand you have kids. I have kids. So you can't do exactly everything you want to do, but that's okay. You can work towards it. Like me, the youngest, she'll graduate in 2 years. So I'm kind of looking, okay, what can I do after she graduates in 2 years? What can be a killer to the living happy in the days? Well, procrastination. Putting things off till tomorrow, because you wait till tomorrow, there might not be a tomorrow. Tomorrow's always a day away is what they say. So, you want to get done what you can today. And I'm trying to do that more because I'm always, well, I'll do that tomorrow. I'll do that tomorrow. Well, it's nicer Wednesday. Let me go do that Wednesday. Now, if it's mowing, sometimes you have to do that. Like, my grass is pretty wet and it's getting kind of tall and needs mowed, but I need to let it dry out a little bit. So you have to work towards your visions. Where you see yourself. Start putting plans in action, or do them. Like me, I went up back in 2019. I got laid off from my job, and I decided I was going to go up to the Michigan. And I went up and I traveled down in the lower part of Michigan, the upper lower part of Michigan, to a couple places I hadn't been. I found some neat falls, and then I decided to go up to the UP. Now I went to and I'm going to murder this, the Taquamenan Falls, upper and lower. And I was going to go to more places, and I was going to go to the lighthouse, but I went, you know what? I would rather share this with the little lady. I'd rather take her up there and let her see it. Well, what was that now? 4 years ago? And I don't think she plans on going up. I can't get her to go up. There's never any time. She can't take time off, this and that. So I should have just went and did it. So, I'm going to start making plans for things like that. And if someone wants to come, that's great. I would love them to come along. I'd like to share that with somebody. But if not, these are things I want to do and things I need to do. You can't just keep not doing things and waiting for tomorrow and let somebody else ruin it for you. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean, procrastination. Because I want to go up to Michigan. I'd love to go all along the falls up there, see the pictured rocks, go up to Copper Harbor, up to like the northernmost point. Love to see. It's on my wish list to go see the Northern Lights. So, these are things I have to work towards. I can't let somebody else damper that and make it so that I'm letting them be my excuse for not going. There's another one. Don't let excuses get you. Don't let you use somebody else, something else, as an excuse. If it's money, you know what? If you really want to do it, get a part-time job. Work a couple extra hours. Cut that Starbucks coffee. Okay, I don't drink Starbucks coffee. I've only ever had one in my life, and I never plan on going back there. But you know what I mean. There's little things we could cut out, and if you cut them out long enough, then you'd have enough to go do one of the things you want to do. I'm not going to say everything. Like back when I smoked cigarettes. How much money have I saved by not doing that for the last 9 years? So, there's always ways to do it. Always ways to find ways to do it. And you know what? If you can't go, if I can't go right there right now, up to the Upper Peninsula, guess what? I can go over to that Shank Lake and take a walk. I can go to the river and take a walk. I can go to the North Turkey Foot where that cemetery was. I put a video on there and take a walk. I can still get out in nature and, for one, get in shape so that when I do get a chance to go and I'm hiking, it's not killing me. One of the things I've noticed, like I said, I'm a little under the weather, but my blood pressure has been climbing back up again. And I was on medication for it, and I changed some things and weaned myself off the medication, and it's been fine. Now it's creeping up a little bit again. So I'm getting a baseline. I'm going to take the blood pressure every day, twice a day for a week, see where it's at, and I got an herbal blend, which has turmeric and other things in it to take, and supposedly it will lower your blood pressure, and actually your cholesterol and a couple other things too. So I'm going to try it and see where it takes me. I would rather be dependent on something all natural than some chemical that has other side effects too. But that's something. If I don't keep an eye on my blood pressure and it gets out of check, I won't have the days to go do this. That's the other thing. You have to keep in shape and keep yourself going, because that'll add more days to the end. So I think that's about all I really have to say on that. I really want you, it'd be really good for you to go see that, the video that kind of spurred this on, because he puts it more eloquently than I do. And if you Don't listen to his political stuff. His bushcraft and outdoor stuff is awesome, and his kind of contemplations like this are just great. He's very good. He's an author, and I'd love to read his stuff, but it's not available in English. He speaks English, but it's not available in English, so I would buy his books and read them, but till they're available in English, we can't. All right, and while we're talking about that, Thad Shurik is an author friend of mine. Go buy his stuff. He actually just self-published on Amazon this year, and the books are good. I own them all, and hopefully maybe it's the genre that you want to see, or that it is more fantasy, that sort. But give him a check out. I'll put his links in the notes too. And I guess that's it. So remember, carpe diem, seize the day. Stay alive out there and keep on surviving.